What is up, YouTube family? It's Simply Washi, and I am back with another story time for y'all because y'all be enjoying my story time. So I'm going to be letting you all in on some of the hours I be taking. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Manaashe. Please do subscribe, like, comment, turn on post notifications, share, tell your friends. And if you're coming back to the channel, welcome back. I really do appreciate your support and the support you guys have been giving me this far. You guys are amazing, and I'm on the road to 1K subscribers, guys. So let's make it happen because your girl will be working hard for this content. So I'm going to be doing a story time about, and don't laugh at me guys, but you'll probably already know by the title, but I'm going to be doing a story time about the time my ex's baby mama and friend threatened me, pulled up trying to beat my ass. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so where do I start? So this guy goes to my church. Once again, guys, these men from our churches really be doing the most. Oh my god, guys, I think this is a sign from God to not date men from my church, because second one to cause me drama. So where do I even begin? Okay, so this guy goes to my church, right? And he had been checking me out for a while. Like, you know, he'd be asking his friends about me, and one of his friends is actually like a family friend, so he'll tell me like, oh, this guy was asking about you and all that stuff. So I'd always be like, okay. And then for like 3 years, guys, this guy had been checking me out, and then finally on one of my birthdays he DMs me and is like, oh, happy birthday, da 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 da. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then he's like, I wish I could have celebrated it with you. I'm gonna put the screenshots there because you know I always come with the receipts. But the screenshots of the baby mom and stuff like that, we blocked each other on Instagram. So you know when you block someone and they block you back, you can't really see your message thread anymore. So I can't do that. But I'm just gonna tell the story. So he DMs me and he's like, you know, happy birthday, I wish I could have celebrated with you. And then I was like, oh, you know, my birthday is over, but like the presents can still come. So he's like, you know, give me your number and I'll take you on Saturday or something. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. I give him my number. He, you know, texts me. We start talking. So he's like, let me take you out for lunch. So I was like, okay, cool. I mean, he took me out for lunch in by Nando's, the one by Pomona. So he took me out for lunch. You know, we had a cute little lunch, whatever. I went back home, and it wasn't like anything special. It was like a lunch. So after that, he starts calling me. We start like going on long calls, guys. We start going on long calls, and this is another one of the guys that I was like, I don't know if you can hear the noise in the background, but there are people cutting grass. So let me just close the window so that you guys. So after that, you know, we start talking, going on long calls, you know, long, like 1 hour, 2 hour calls at night, sleep on the phone calls together, all that stuff. And you know, life was going great, everything was going great. So we start hanging out a lot, right? We start hanging out, we start talking a lot, and then he would come sit next to me in church, and yeah, you know, that was it. That was great. And for me it was great because I was making my ex at the time was went to my church jealous. So it was kind of like, yeah, I'm the it girl, you know, it's happening. So I was happy at the time, and I was just feeling free because I had healed. Side note, one thing about me, when I was back in high school, I never used to like heal. I always used to just date whoever was next, like right after, because I didn't want to deal with heartbreak. I didn't understand the importance of healing, so I never really healed. Most of my relationships were not that great because I was always so bitter about everything that would have happened. So my relationships going into my older years of high school, my last years of high school to now, I really take time to heal. I take time to myself, I take time to reflect, I take time to love myself again before I get into another relationship. So this is what I had done with my previous ex before I did it this one. So everything is going great, right? And then this one time my friend, I asked, so he was driving, right? So this one time I wanted to go somewhere with my friend, so he was like, oh no, I'm free today, so I want to hang out with you, I want to see you too, so let me drive you a different way you want to go. So my friend and I wanted to run an errand, so we're like, okay cool, we ran an errand, right? I mean, I love spring rolls, like I love Chinese food, so we went to this place by Avondale, right? And this place by Avondale, it has like these big ass spring rolls, whatever. So I was like to my friend hadn't really had Chinese, so I was like to my friend, oh I know this place, they like serve really nice spring rolls, let's go there. So he kept asking me like, what do you want to eat, da, 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 da. And then I was like, oh let's have spring rolls, and then we had spring rolls, and then it was like, hey cool, fine. So we're sitting in the car waiting for our order, right? And then I was like to him, oh can I see your phone? Guys, never go through a man's phone if you still want to be in a relationship. That is my advice to you. Never go through a man's phone if you still want to be in a relationship, because these men be doing the most. In most cases, ladies are always free with your phone. Like with my phone, I'm always free with it. Like you can do whatever you want on my phone, because I really have nothing to hide. When you're in a relationship with me, I have nothing to hide. You can go through anything, my DMs, my phone, my pictures, whatever. So he was like a bit iffy about it or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So he goes to check in on our order, but when he goes to check in on our order, he leaves his phone and his phone is unlocked. So I was like, okay. So me, I don't know why I'm always a stupid, guys. Like someone needs to pray for me. I'm always stupid about these things. So I'm like, ah, okay cool. I was going through his phone, and then I start seeing nudes, I start seeing pictures of him and this girl, da 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 da. And then I show my friend. My friend is like, what's going on? So now I'm fuming, but mind you guys, this is the person who's supposed to drive me home, so I cannot fume and go crazy, because he might just be like,
can you leave my fucking car? Leave my fucking car.
Okay, so since you want to be mad, get out of my fucking car. So I was like, sure. So I was like to my friend, look at this, I don't know how to react. So I get out of the car, right, because I'm trying to cool down, I'm trying to talk to myself, I'm trying to tell my spirits it's okay, you know, it happens in life, just calm down, it's okay. And I was like, no. So he comes back into the car and it's like, our order is not done yet. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, oh, my phone's out of battery, can I take pictures with your phone? I want my friend to take pictures of me outside. So he was like, okay, cool. And then he gave me his phone. So now I had a reason to actually like screenshot everything, take everything and send it to myself. But then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm not gonna go through all that trouble, because then I'll have to go to his WhatsApp, and then if I go to his WhatsApp, the winds of heartbrokenness are gonna draw me into his chats, and I'm gonna see more things, and I'm just gonna be setting myself up for failure. So I was like, no, whatever. So I was like to him, so I went through your phone when you were in the shop, and this is what I saw, so like, would you care to explain? And it was like, oh, these pictures are from back then, da 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 da. Mind you guys, I don't mean to be like a mean girl or like to bring other women down or whatever, but like looking at myself and looking at the other girl, I was very hurt. Not because he's cheating or whatever, I'm more hurt because you're cheating with someone who is not even on my level on a bad day. So I was like, am I really, like, you know, it plays a lot on your self-esteem. And when you're young, you don't really understand that when someone cheats, it's not like a problem with you, it's not like something that has to do with you, it's something that has to do with the other person. It's a problem that has to do with the other person. The other person is the one that has a problem. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, who's this girl? And he's like, yeah, it's my ex. We broke up a long time ago. She says she's still obsessed with me, so she still sends me all pictures together. And I was like, so why do you still keep them, and why do you still have the news? And he's like, you know me, I'm not really on my phone like that, so I don't be deleting my pictures and whatever. I was like, you have somebody's nude pictures in your phone and you tell me you don't be deleting stuff. Like, do you know how whoever can get access to your phone and have access to these nudes and do whatever they do with these nudes? Like, are you okay? And then he's like, yeah, you know, I'm sorry, whatever. So I was like, just drive me home. So we get the food on the car ride. You know, my friend's trying to make the situation like less tense. So she's trying to crack up jokes and everything in the car, but me, I'm still mad. I'm just like not even talking to him. I'm only having a conversation with my friend, and like that's just it. Like I've just completely zoned out. So mind you, my parents are out of town that week, so my friend and I go back to my house. When we go back to my house, I jump out of the car, and then he's like, can I talk to you? And then I was like, no. I was like, I just want to have a conversation with you. I was like, no, just drop us off and leave. I'm not in the mood to talk to you. And then man goes, he's not going to leave. Huh? You are not going to leave my house because you are cheating on me and you don't want to leave my house. So you want me to be in agony to look at your ugly cheating face this whole time because you feel like we can fix this. And for me, once you cheat or once you make me feel like I'm less than what I am, I already zone out of the relationship. I walk out of the relationship. So I was like, oh, you know what, whatever, I'm not gonna talk to him. And then I was like, just leave my house. So now this man is not wanting to leave, and I was like, huh? I was like, okay, fine, if I talk to you, will you leave? So he's like, okay, cool. So you know, he tries to solve me, whatever. So I then play mind games because I'm like, the only way this guy's going to leave is if I play along to his game. So I'm like, yeah, you know, it's fine, but like I'm just mad, like we'll talk later, I'll call you later, I'm just mad, whatever. So he leaves. Right after that, 3 days later, I post a video. So I had just done a music video with Tatenda then. So I then posted it, a short clip on my Instagram, and then I see a comment from this girl, and it says, it's in Shona, and it says, Mawura Neta my music video. And then in English, translated to English, it was only hoes do music videos. So I was like, oh,
Provoke me to anger.
sis, mind you, I know like there's some people that don't like me. I know there's some people that look at my Instagram and they're like, oh, this girl, whatever. But like that hate has never been brought to my face. It's always like behind the scenes, like, you know, when I hear them people saying, oh, so and so doesn't like you, so and so said this about you, or screenshots are sent to me. It's never directly brought to my face or brought to my page, and it's something that I haven't really like taught myself to deal with, because it's like, okay, I'm building a brand, and of course when you're building a brand, not everyone's going to like you, but it's also kind of like I'm not at that stage where I'm ready to deal with hate, because I've dealt with hate behind the scenes, but now when it's like right in front of me, like when someone's saying it to my face, it's like I don't know how to react. So I see this, right? So I delete her comments, I screenshot it, I deleted, I sent it to her, and I was like, if you have a problem, talk to me face to face. Don't be dragging me in the comments, because I do know I have a lot of people that are gonna come into the comments and drag you. So I'm not going to do that to you, okay?
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Okay. And then she like, yeah, you know, if she's like, she sent me this long ass message. She's like, if I was you, Menashe, I would tread carefully, because there's some people that are going to be out there, they're going to kill you, they're going to beat you because you want to be playing with their men. And me, I'm thinking, what? I was like, is this a prank? Is this someone just trying to make me go crazy? I'm like, whose man am I trying to steal? Because me, I don't have any other man in my DM besides this man I'm talking to, right? So I then see a message from the girl whose nudes I saw in this guy's phone, and the girl who's like was in the pictures with him and everything. And then she's like, I'm pregnant with his baby, so you have to leave him because he's going to be a father. Like, what sort of a woman are you? Women like you are so pathetic. And mind you, like, okay, I'm in like the blind side. Like, I'm in the dark right now. That's the perfect statement. I'm in the dark right now. I don't know who this girl is. I don't know what's going on. To me, when I met this guy, he was single. He asked me out, he was single. I didn't know about any other woman besides when I went through the phone, but of which I was given an excuse for it. So I never really thought like there was someone on the other side like that. And I feel like these girls should have just come to me and said, hey, or this girl, I don't know why she's having her friends fight her battles now. So me, I'm like, 2 against 1. I tell my best friend, I call my best friend, I'm like to my best friend, yo, this nigga thinks I'm crazy. Look at what these girls will say. And my girl best friend was like, send me their ads, send me their ads. Send them their ads. She starts also on the side. She's also hammering these girls, whatever. I think their friend as well. And then she's like, yeah, the other girl's like, the mom even knows about me and she knows about this baby, so whatever. The brother then calls me and the brother is like, why are you fighting with this girl? Hey, what did you say to her? And I was like, she came to me with hot sauce, right? So mind you, this girl found out about me. This guy told her that he had broken up with me, but I was trying to keep the relationship. I wasn't trying to let him go and stuff like that. And I was like, excuse me, my friend can vouch for me. My friend can vouch for me what was going on that whole day. I wanted to leave and he didn't want me to leave. So I have eyewitnesses that will tell you that 10 fingers on the Bible that I wanted to leave and he didn't want to leave me. So I was just like, oh, whatever. And then I blocked these girls, and then I sent him screenshots and stuff like that. And then he was like to me, yeah, just leave them alone, they're jealous of you and all that stuff. Yo guys, the next thing, I'm by Westgate. Alright, I'm by the shopping center. I've gone shopping, buying a few groceries with my friend. So these girls now pull up. Guys, I'm so tiny. If you know me, you know my Instagram. If you know me in person, I'm even tinier than I look on Instagram. On Instagram, I look a bit taller and whatever, but I'm really tiny. Like, guys, I'm 4'9". Here's this tall girl because she was a model. This tall girl, this chubby tall girl as well. Both of them, they're trying to beat me, guys, me. And honestly, I feel like girls that fight are just tacky and ratchet. It's not in my system. You'll never find me dragging another girl over a man. Never. Maybe over my kids. When I eventually have kids, I'll drag you, but man, no, guys. And I'm like, what's going on? So this guy then pulls up to the scene and I was like, what is going on? And then he's like, yeah, I tried to stop them. I was like, first of all, how did they even know where I was? And he's like, yeah, when you told me that you were going grocery shopping, because he had said to me he wanted to call me, but I was like, I'm about to go to get grocery shopping, so I'll call you when I get back, right? Because I was just trying to fix the situation and understand what's really going on, because it was like, let me call you and be honest with you, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. Yo, this guy. And I'm like, okay, I've wanted to leave you. You don't want me to leave you. Now you're setting me up. And I was like, so I said to them, if you dare lay a finger on me, I'm not going to tell my parents. My parents are going to come and get you guys arrested. I'm not even going to beat you, get you guys arrested. Sue the shit out of all of you people. And then you're going to have your little baby in jail. So if you want to have your little baby in jail, have your little baby in jail, and your little bum ass nigga can come see you in jail, because I'm not doing any of this. I'm not tacky like that. I respect myself. And then that's when like the situation calmed down, because she was scared like, oh, I'm really gonna tell my parents. Mind you, she's way older than me, I'm younger, so that looks even worse, because like, a minor, you're beating me. How does that even work? So after that, that's when I got home and I blocked everyone. I blocked him, I blocked the brother, I blocked the best friend, I blocked the girl. Like, everyone was blocked. I wasn't talking to anyone of them. And then I go to church, I see this guy and I'm like, oh. And then he comes, he sits in the row where I usually sit. And I'm like, is this man like psycho? Are you psycho? And then I was just like, oh, whatever. Then after church he tries to talk to me and I'm like, no. I leave, and that was it. That was the end of him. When I see him, I'm not even civil with him, because I can't even be civil at this point, because you put me in a situation that could have cost me so much. So I cannot even be civil with him at this point. I just ignore him. Like, I just walk past him and all this stuff, and I'm just like, I don't care. So yeah guys, that's the story time. So my next video, I want to do like a confessions, but not my confessions, you guys' confessions. So I will be putting up a story for the next week on my Instagram, and you guys can participate. Let me know your darkest secrets, your darkest confessions, and I'll keep them anonymous, so only I will have to know. Or actually, to make it more anonymous, I will put a link where you guys can actually open and you can put like anonymous messages, and then I will read them out on my YouTube videos. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications so you know every time that I post. Follow me on Instagram and all my social medias, and until next time guys, please don't forget to subscribe, because I'm almost at 1K subscribers. So next time.
Pretty boy, looking for a fountain, working for a fountain.